Hi, I'm Anton, Chief Designer at Oru Kayak. This is the Beach LT. It's kind of a bridge between our performance boats and our more casual recreational kayaks. We call it a performance rec boat. It's 12 feet long and 28 inches wide with a big open cockpit. Those specs make it stable and easy to use for beginners, but also pretty fast compared to most entry-level kayaks. Like what you think of with the word beach. Fun and casual, but also a bit sporty. Oh, and it's only 26 pounds. If you've ever tried lifting a 50-pound kayak onto a roof rack, you'll really appreciate this. Save your arms for the paddling. For all of this, you can thank the magic of origami. Each Beach LT is formed out of one seamless sheet of double-layered polypropylene. We get it made to our specs, and we call it Oroplast. It's a light but super resilient plastic that can fold tens of thousands of times without fatigue. Okay, let's start checking out the kayak, starting with the big picture. As you can see, this isn't your typical paper crane origami. To perform well in the water, we need these flowing fluid lines for speed and performance. So you'll see on the bottom of the kayak that there are some sharper lines and angles. And that's actually really great for performance. These are called chines, and what they do is help the kayak track straight in the water so it'll go where you point it and won't wander around like an inflatable will. The broad, flat bottom here is good for stability. Both ends of the kayak fold inward, so you can see there are no joints or openings anywhere below the water. These neoprene fairings cover the ends for an additional layer of protection and streamlining. They're made out of different materials. The bottom of the fairing is made out of a heavy-duty hypalon, which protects it from scraping and dragging. The middle section is made of stretchy neoprene, which fits on really tightly and streamlines the ends. We've also got a padded handle here for lifting or towing the kayak. These flaps close the decks of the Beach LT. Now, this is the only true seam on the boat. It's at the highest point on the deck, so any water that splashes up here is just going to roll off, especially with this overlapping flap that works like a roof shingle. The buckles here are an easy, intuitive way to close things, just a simple side release buckle. This system works well to keep you dry in flat water. If you're going to go paddling in waves, check out the Bay or the Coast, which are our performance closed cockpit kayaks. So to cross brace the two ends of the Beach LT, we use these bulkheads. They help to maintain the shape of the boat and give the whole system a lot of rigidity. These are made out of an extra thick, rigid corrugated plastic for extra strength. Okay, so you can see the Beach LT has this really big open cockpit. That makes it really easy to get in and out of the kayak. And it's also great for carrying kids, a dog, a cooler, pretty much whatever you want to throw in it. To help distribute weight and reinforce the cockpit area, the floorboard here locks into the folded down edge of the skin. Altogether, all these folds and layers make for a really sturdy central cockpit area. Since this is a kayak designed for lounging as well as cruising, we made sure that it's adjustable for comfort. So let's start with the seat. You can see there are two parts. There's a backrest, which is flexible and conforms to the contours of your back. Then there's a seat cushion, which is a 1-inch thick memory foam. Both of these parts are a closed cell foam, so they won't absorb water and get gross. The seat back is also height adjustable. By just adjusting this knob, you can move it up or down. You can also adjust the depth and angle by tightening or loosening these straps here. You can do this while you're sitting in the kayak, unlike a lot of kayaks where you can't really adjust it once you're in the boat. The footrest is another important element for comfort. This lets you rest your legs with your knees bent so that they don't cramp up. Unlike most kayaks, you can adjust the footrest while you're sitting in the boat, if you need to stretch or adjust in the middle of a paddle. The footrest is a really heavy-duty extrusion made of ABS plastic. It has these textured grooves for getting a good grip on your feet. So that's about it for the Beach LT as a kayak. If that were the whole story, we think it would still be a pretty cool boat. But of course, the real magic of Oru kayaks is that they fold from this to this. Detailed assembly videos are up on our website, or you can get to them by pointing your phone at the QR code. Or you can read the printed instructions that come with every boat. But here, I'll just give a real quick overview of how it all works. The kayak folds up into its own box. The floorboard that you sit on becomes the lid of the kayak box. All of the loose parts fit inside. You can also fit in accessories like paddles and PFDs. With practice, most people take about 5 minutes to go from kayak to box, or 10 minutes to go from box to kayak. The boxed Beach LT measures 33 by 29 by 12 inches. That's small enough to fit in your car trunk or even check on a plane. The bottom of the box has 2 layers of protection from dragging or scraping. This molded vinyl skid plate, and then these solid ABS protectors which go over the corners. The shoulder strap here makes it easy to carry for short distances. It's adjustable and has a nice soft pad here to keep it from digging in on your shoulder. For longer treks or airplanes, we recommend the Oru Pack, which is designed for ergonomic carrying. And that's the Beach LT in a nutshell. It's great for casual fun in calm water, and it can easily hold small kids or dogs, picnics or fishing gear for a long day out. But you can also go surprisingly fast and far in it, if that's your jam. So if you have any questions about the Beach LT, please let us know. We're happy to help. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you on the water soon.